guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, your psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Cancer. It is intended for the month of May, but whenever it reaches you is when it's meant for you. So before I get started, just a quick reminder that if you are looking to book a reading, you can still book through my email, which is linked down below. That's tabithahealingcenter@gmail.com. But any payments, contributions, or donations go to the Bergling Foundation. So we ask that you make a donation in lieu of payment. It is whatever you can afford, whatever you think is right. It's on your own accord as well. So that is also linked down below. So if you need a reading, please reach out to me. You can also find me on Instagram at Tabitha Indigo Child. I post content there pretty regularly. I also go live on that account and my Tabby M Co account, and I do that twice a week. So if you guys are in need of me, you can also reach me that way. Okay, so before I get into it, Malachite Moon Girl has just launched a new line of bath bombs. These ones smell absolutely amazing. I've purchased the honey almond ones. They all come with a crystal inside of them. She has a Mother's Day special going on right now, so please look her up on Instagram. That's at Malachite Moon Girl. She also uploads content pretty regularly. She also does healing bracelets and crystals, soaps, bath bombs. I also do my food wraps and my Archangel Michael coins through her. So if you are looking to purchase those, you can just look her up on Instagram at Malachite Moon Girl. Okay, so this month, Cancer, you guys have Archangel Uriel working really close with you. This is the light of God. So this is going to help, this angel is going to help you guys to understand epiphanies, your intellect. It also helps with public speaking, school, writing, conversations, ideas, insight, all that kind of stuff. So it's really, you're going to get like your epiphany with this angel. So they're kind of helping you to decipher things. And I just heard hidden blessings as well. So you guys got a few crystals. You got citrine, which is one of my favorites. We call this the light worker crystal sometimes. It's really like high vibrational and uplifting. It's to manifest your masterpiece. It's also a great crystal to use for manifesting abundance. They're saying anyone with a big idea or a big dream could benefit from this crystal. You should put it wherever you're setting your intentions. You can keep it in your pocket, or if you're like wishing or manifesting, it's a good stone to, or crystal to hold. You can keep it on like your altar in your sacred spot or with your wishes, dreams, and desires. But it's really going to help to make them come alive. You can also use Archangel Ariel to help manifest abundance or manifestation in general. Another thing about manifestation is like the more you feel it, the better it's going to turn out, or the quicker, or the more you align, the quicker you align with it. So if you believe that you already have it, which you technically do, because as soon as we like start thinking things, the universe starts reacting to it immediately. So if you are really wanting, say, a new car, a new vehicle, like picture yourself in that car, like stare at that car every day, think about that car 24/7, and it will manifest more rapidly. You guys also got Ruby. So this is, they say Aries, this like kind of reminds people of Aries, or Aries can really benefit from this crystal. It's to feed your fires. So anyone with something worth fighting for could benefit from this crystal. It's really good in a ring on your hand, especially if you're about to throw punches. It's also good in the bedroom. Oh, I can't even talk right now. But Bordeaux is coming through as well. So they're just saying wherever you need to be ferocious, beautiful, show yourself off, this is a good crystal to use. So that's ruby. And your affirmation for this month is every dark night must turn into a bright new morning. Okay, so let's get into it. So I see you guys are starting the month off like feeling a little betrayed. Perhaps you feel like someone like took something that didn't belong to them. You could just be feeling like betrayed by people, a little defeated. But I do see you moving out of that energy, okay? I see you moving out of rough waters into calmer ones. For some of you, I do see like relocation or even like possible travel or like something like that. Um, for someone very specifically, I can see you moving somewhere else in the world. So I just see like a lot of water. I don't know if like you're moving overseas or relocating like overseas, but I do see that for somebody. So just know that you guys are completing a cycle. You have the world here, so you have completed this cycle. You are soon going to be on top, and then you're going to start to move into all of your abundance and manifestation that you're working towards. They are talking about like Mother Earth, like Mother Gaia, and protecting her as well. So some of you might be really into the environment and like protecting it. So I'm just hearing that there's going to be this also like passionate new beginning for you once this cycle is completed. It's going to be like it's full of passion and motivation. It's a new direction. They are just saying there's a little bit of like magic involved as well. And I see it brings you emotional fulfillment. You have emotional fulfillment here. There also could possibly be some conflict around your emotional fulfillment in the first week of May, but they're just saying that like you guys are coming up as like the high priestess, so like you guys have gifts and abilities. So like you might get like psychic visions, you might have a really good inner knowing, you might be really connected with source, you might like use divination tools. So this is coming up, and it is telling me that you guys like do hold universal knowledge. So I do see that even though there's like conflicting views around you, like maybe even like what you are thinking in your head and like what's like going on around you like aren't matching, just know there is going to be like victory and success for you, okay? Um, so they are also just telling you to like listen to your intuition, and that's like go with that opposed to like what's being projected or like what's going on around you. I do see that in your second week, you guys have victory, success, even public recognition. So you could be like in the public eye a little bit. They're also just saying that you have victory over this like feeling betrayed, this confliction, your emotional fulfillment, closing out this cycle. Like that's all there is victory for all of that. Just so you guys know too, like Pluto went retrograde on April 25th. So Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. So there's a lot of like scorpionic energy. We're also coming into I think a Scorpio full moon. So Scorpio like is about like rebirth, transformation. Pluto brings in a lot of change. So it's like the death card and the tower card kind of like combined. This does retrograde every year, but this year specifically just because of what we're closing out universally and how we're like upgrading the frequency of the planet and our beings. We're going from, carbon to light, and all of this kind of stuff is happening. So there's actually going to be like three planets retrograding at the same time. I believe Venus is going to be one of them as well, which will affect like our love and relationships for a lot of people, depending on like the aspects of your chart and stuff like that. So, anyways, they are just saying that there is this like transformation as well. The kind of darker side of Scorpio is like obsession, secrets. It's also like possessiveness. I don't know if I said that. Um, I'm sorry, there's just like the word illusion just came through as well. And like there is the like kind of like stranger things that come along with Pluto as well. But usually the moon is about like illusions and like things being hidden. So back to like your second week, I do see like victory coming like for you. I also see that you're a little bored and discontent, especially perhaps in your areas of work. So you might like be kind of like bored and discontent at work, but like I do still see you working hard on your craft or whatever it is that you're doing. I also see that some of you might be working really hard in a relationship. It looks like for some of you, like maybe you're a little bored and discontent in this relationship. I do see you like reviewing it, okay? So we do have like the Queen of Cups here, uh which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person is like very intuitive. You could also possibly be empathic. This person's like very loving, affectionate, generous. They would make a good parent, like a loving parent. This person just really cares about like how you feel, and, like human emotions, and they're very creative as well, perhaps even like spiritual. So this person is like they're working like hard at something, and I am seeing like boredom and discontent, and I'm seeing a workplace, and I'm seeing a relationship. So take it as you will. But for some of you in your relationship, you may be looking for some like balance. They are calling for like patience. You could very well like be a healer. I find a lot of empaths are healers. So like transmutation or like might be like something that you're good at. So taking people's pain and like transmuting it into loving energy. So I see that like you're also like waiting on like patience and balance to like be restored as well. I am also hearing alchemy, so some of you might be like alchemist. Um, so this is kind of like going down in your second week. So it seems like you're just like really in touch with your emotions and trying to like work through what's going on. So then I see in your third week, I see like some celebration. It could possibly be like a collaboration, or it's just a celebration that's taking place. Might have been a celebration that you've been waiting for a while, or collaboration. Maybe possibly like, I don't know, you could be like able to meet up with your friends again for some of you. You do have the magician coming through, so you have abilities, or someone like you're dealing with might have abilities. You do have this fire energy here, so possibly Aries, Leo, Sag. This could also have to do with this like celebration, or like this like maybe it's a collaboration or like something like that. But this person that they want me to describe, so first of all, they're very magical. They have a lot of abilities. This person is like very connected, okay? This person, like, they have a lot of wisdom. It's very old. Like, Isis is coming through, and like Egypt, and like magic, and like the like start of time, like on Earth, and like universe, and like, I don't know, they're just getting like really like intense, like really like into this. So anyways, this person is like very charming and charismatic. They're very like passionate, fiery, motivated. They're a good leader. They're very generous. I'm hearing like humanitarian. This person, like, they do really well in the public eye. They might have a really like public job. This person can also be like loving and affectionate. They also seem to be like pretty empathic. They also seem to be like a healer as well. Um, and a new beginning comes as well. So this person could also like have like a message of like love for you, or like they might have some good news for you, or there may be like some message that like kind of like comes from a person like this, or like this type of energy. This could also like be another aspect of some of you, like this like these people that I'm describing. But there is a new beginning coming for you. It's just that it comes with a tower moment, okay? So it comes with something slightly probably uncomfortable, sudden, unexpected, but just know that this needed to come in because like they need to break down the old so that they can give you your new beginning. And this is also like part of Pluto and just this whole time that we're going through. You do have a court match here. So you do have the king and queen of cups. So these are two people, like, especially this, like, masculine energy. There's a lot of, like, depths and layers to this person. They're very creative. They're very dreamy. They're very romantic. This person has a lot of love, I'm hearing. This person's very, like, they're very generous as well. They have a really good understanding of, like, human emotions and, like, what people need. This person could be very spiritual. This person is very like, they're just like very loving. They have a lot of love. Yeah. So there is like so like this person could possibly like be in your future as well. I do see some sort of like I said, like I see this message of love coming through for you guys. I see like flirting, I see like an invitation. This person may like also like invite you somewhere, and this like sets in this whole like new beginning. It's like maybe you get like an offer out of nowhere, like maybe you weren't like expecting this. So this could come from like either that fire or water energy, or like those types of people. But there is a new beginning for you in love, okay? Like you have a new beginning here in love. It's coming up in your last week of May. This possibly could come to you like during quarantine. You might be like in quarantine when this comes. It looks like there's a partnership coming for you. This is a really good partnership too. This is also a union. So sometimes this represents marriage or just ascending your like relationship to a higher level of commitment, or something like maybe a little bit like more like formal. So this is a really good partnership though, because it's full of like domestic bliss. There's loyalty, there's trust, there's friendship, there's love, there's compassion, there's understanding, there's patience, there's working together. Like it's just a really happy partnership. So whether this is in business or in love, it is good for you. Um, so just know that like ascension symptoms are really real right now, because I was saying like your body's going from carbon to crystalline, and like we're ascending, and like there's just all this like happening. So you might feel like ringings in the ears, you might be getting headaches, you might be feeling really fatigued, you might feel dehydrated. Just make sure you are getting like the rest, because a lot of us are getting like healing and intuitive downloads during our like REM cycles as well. So just make sure you are taking that rest. And then on top of that, like it is COVID, and like there it is just like a time of year where people sometimes get sick because we're transiting like seasons depending on where you live in the world. So they're just saying that if you feel kind of like run down, just take that time, especially if it comes up at the end of May. So anyways, when this partnership comes in, you are kind of like, you have like fear and anxiety, okay? Um, I'm feeling someone like very like anxious. I'm feeling someone be like, oh my God. And then like all these like fears come back up. So like I am going to facilitate a little bit of like clearing in your heart chakra. Just because like I can feel that for you. So Archangel Raphael is also going to facilitate some healing there. Okay. So yeah, so you're really upset about things that didn't work out in the past. So you're kind of like holding on to this. It's almost like you like don't maybe trust in a way, because it seems like, like maybe you've been betrayed in the past, or like things just like haven't worked out maybe. So like there is like this fear and anxiety around this partnership as well. For some of you, you could be like really holding on to a partnership, and there's like a lot of like fear and anxiety around it. And like you're kind of like in your feels about things that didn't work out. I am also picking up like maybe like something like someone, you felt someone was sneaky, or like whatever it may be. So that was kind of like how you were ending the month, but you like still hold power. So I just like did a little bit extra to see like kind of what, like just to elaborate on that. So you do have the like, you have someone here, you have earth energy. So could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this person is like very solid and stable. Okay. This person's very nurturing, very grounding. This person would make a good boss. This person would make a good like parent. They make a good partner. They make a good friend. They make sure everyone is like really well taken care of. They make sure that I'm just hearing that like their employees get paid, that the children are fed, like that the house, like they would be a really good provider. I do see this person has a lot of material wealth. I'm also seeing that possibly even maybe they own their own business or something like that. But this person is like very nurturing, very grounded. They seem to really like the outdoors. They probably really like animals too. Especially like a dog. This person like Yeah, they like prefer to be like behind the scenes, but they are like very like grounded and nurturing, and they like to help people or like help things grow. They are very generous as well. Could possibly be like some sort of like humanitarian. Okay, so this person, like, I don't know, you also have like this kind of like fire energy here. So this like or it's just someone who is like motivated, passionate. This person like it's very much like the fire energy. Like this person is just like they have this like childlike aspect to themselves, but they might come off like a little like hyper, but it's just because like they don't dilly dally, like they're a mover and a shaker. This person's really good at getting things started, like getting projects started, and getting people to like do things because like they have so much like passion and motivation for it that like people want to work on what they're working on because they know it's going to be successful because this person just has a lot of drive. This person has a lot of drive. So you may feel like these energies were being kind of like secretive or like or sneaky even. You could also possibly be dealing with like a Libra energy is coming through as well. So you're like wanting like justice for this. You're wanting like some balance. I'm here, like the scales to be like balanced. I don't know, Athena too, like Greek goddess, like of war is coming through, and I don't know, they're talking about like Zeus and like concepting her from like his mind and stuff. So like I don't know if that's like a really specific message for someone, but like that did just come through. Um, so just know though too, guys, that like in someone's story, like you could be the villain, and like in their story, like or in your story, they're the villain. I see this a lot when I read for like signs, because like we all just came here to learn lessons, right? We came here to learn lessons. We came here to elevate at this time to help the planet shift. So just know that like in every situation there is a lesson that comes out of it and like soul growth, and that we actually like there is a place where we all like love each other and like we don't have to like learn so many lessons. And like just know too that if someone like helps teach you a lesson, it's like because they actually really love you. So if you can just like look at it from that point of view and just have compassion and like just know that like someone may have hurt you, but like it was for your like soul development, it was for your soul growth, and that person actually loves you so much that they played that role in your life. I hope that that helps. But on the upside, you guys are going to get some incoming communication about an opportunity and probably in business or finances. It looks like it's going to be something really solid and stable. Some of you may like have to travel or you might be relocating. But this in the right direction. Now you're really headed in the right direction and like towards your life purpose and like what it is that you're meant to do. So they're just telling you guys to relax and breathe. Everything is going to be okay. This is just a transitional period, and like nothing like lasts for like ever in a sense. Like things will pass in time. They're also telling you guys it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're just perfect the way you are. When the universe was like creating, or like when God or whatever, when Creator was like creating, they really thought the universe could use a soul like you. And then when this amazing time on Earth was going to be happening, like the age of Aquarius, the age of light, like the star age, the golden age, like they thought on behalf of like all the star seeds, or like on behalf of all the souls, like the earth could really use you at this time. So be you, because like you were picked like amongst like all the souls in the universe, because there's so many people like watching and like protecting and like guiding us, and like you were picked to come here and represent either a galactic family or like the like world just needed someone like you at this time. So honor that beautiful gift of who you are. They're saying to you guys, spiritual advice wise, how are you being called to step up and lead? Because you do have abilities. Like I saw like the high priestess here. So like you're intuitive, like you get downloads, you have psychic vision. So like how are you being called to lead is coming up really important right now. And also go first. The universe will catch you. Take that leap. So sometimes if things are feeling very difficult right now, it's because the universe had to like come in and like push you. Otherwise, you would have never done it. So it's actually easier if you kind of just like take the leap. Then it's like you can go at your own pace. Otherwise, I find when the universe comes in, it's just very like direct. It's just uncomfortable, and it's like, so just work with the universe. So you have a past life coming up here with trees. So trees have amazing healing abilities. I am hearing like a healer. I'm hearing like medicine man or woman. I'm hearing that these trees have a lot of like healing properties now that maybe you need to like look into, like research even, or just connect with your past life where there was trees. Maybe you even were a tree in a past life. So you might be really connected to trees. This is coming through for you this month. And you guys have vows. So there may have been a life or a timeline or whatever that you made some vows, some very sacred vows, or people made vows. And those like have to be honored as well. Or like you might still be like attached to some of those vows, and like maybe they don't serve you anymore. They were only meant for that timeline or that life. So once again, you can ask Source to help you with all of these. And also you had Archangel Uriel. Really use him this month to help decipher and gain like the epiphany and intellect and understanding that you need. So if a relationship is not working out or didn't work out, it's because it was an unrequited love in this lifetime. Okay, so there wasn't enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. It's just a lesson that we have to learn. It does suck sometimes, especially if you're on the other end of it. Or either way, if you're the person that has to break up with someone because you're not interested in them, or if you're getting broken up with because they're not interested in you, like it sucks no matter what way you go about it. But this is something beautiful is coming in for you guys. You have a beautiful partnership that is coming in that you're not going to be bored and discontent, because like it wasn't a great relationship that you were in from what I see here anyways. Like it doesn't really look like it looked like there was like I don't know, like maybe you kind of felt like neglected as well. I'm hearing like you also were just like bored and discontent. You also felt like it was a lot about the other person and like your needs weren't being met. Um so just know that like you guys are deserving of love and you are lovable. So I am lovable, I am deserving of love is really important affirmation to say to yourself. And you can also use affirmations, guys, to like help bring in a soulmate or like help raise your vibration and frequency. You can always find them on YouTube. And last but not least, they said finances and career. So finances are an issue or factor in your love life right now. So I got a few messages for this. They were saying for some of you, you're like transiting, okay, so like you're going to be moving into this different career, like your career is really going to change. That's part of like why this change is happening, okay. For some of you it seems like finances like are a little bit of an issue, or like it's interesting. I actually didn't really see like much financial like gain until like later on, like maybe like towards the end of the month. You did have this come up, but it was kind of in the side pile when I elaborated on what was giving you guys fear and anxiety. So just know that there will be a solid and stable foundation for you. The universe has aligned that for you. And you can always use like citrine's going to help you to manifest abundance. Pyrite can also help you to manifest abundance. I do see you guys like working hard as well, but I also think that your abundance is going to come in when you find that new career. For some of you, if there was a breakup, there could have been like finances involved as well. So I just heard a financial payout, or I just heard like maybe you had to like give up some stuff because of like like people like moving out and like stuff like that. So yeah, I hope that that helps you guys. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Let's just see what the cosmos have to say to you guys. So just know that everything will work out. Like it's all coming together. It's just like endings need to happen so that you can have this beautiful new birth. So Your galactic family is saying, be creative. It's a wonderful way to witness the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. I'm also hearing for some of you, your creativity is going to help with that anxiety or any like fear or depression. It's going to help if you use your creative energy, use that creative flow to create something out of it. And the angels are saying, don't just think about it, do it. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.